Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Horse Lawyer. The Horsening.
Doors. I keep wanting to say that he looks slightly like Steve.
Well, we already went over it. He'd be a lot more doable without pony facial hair.
I know. When I tried Steve, I was saying he has almost the same color.
Yeah. Well, he's...
Different shade of blue.
Yeah, he's a much lighter shade of blue.
But he still has the same body structure.
Yeah. Anyways, hold it! Did Rarity go to Eventide's house on a regular basis?
About 5 times a week. Why?
And you're saying no time in that mix, did she?
Objection. You believe me, Miss Incapex. The police force didn't want to arrest them for this either. We looked into every possible course of events. We found no reason to suspect her of anything.
Very well. Please continue with your test. But that was the most false objection I've ever heard. We didn't get official stage just like object to it. Don't fucking object. Whatever. Maybe I shouldn't focus so much on her at the moment. Hold it! The motive you've established for her is her breakup with Eventide, correct?
Where are you going with this, Miss Incapex?
The language in this entry is very vague. Couldn't this refer to many different things?
If you can show there's something else is the first tool, then by all means we love to hear it, and I know what it does.
Read it. Oh.
The broken clock.
Oh, yeah. You're right, I was incorrect as well. It's... Okay, I actually need to relook at this, so... This kind of is gone... This kind of the house won't be able to hold itself unless I do something about this, I'm sorry, but it has to... I love you, this is broken, you're probably right, but that's so, like, ridiculous, like, you would
Maybe
so...
you just said maybe, we don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe that broken clock means a lot.
It might.
Maybe they had sex on it for the first time in their life.
Yeah. I'm afraid this is just a theory for now. There's no solid proof of this.
Then the point still stands. Anything else? Press the point, bitch.
But this whole conversation revolves around two things: Sunny's motive and opportunity. What about Melody? What reason could she have for being arrested?
Her reason for being arrested.
We have two defendants, remember? Can't cast any guilt on one of them. Then we'll be forced to assume Melody's innocence. He's just like...
What? Logic, what is it?
Keep in mind, Melody doesn't have a reason to kill, nor does she have working eyesight. How can we expect a blind, motiveless mare to kill her sister's lover? Order, Mr. Corpus! This is a valid point. Do you have anything to say? It's a...
thought about this?
Yeah.
Dolly, you haven't changed at all. So quick to jump to conclusions.
So quick to jump to being a bitch. You mean he has a motive for Melody too?
Please look at this letter. I think it will explain everything.
That's quite the pink sheet of paper, isn't it?
No, it was white.
It looked pretty white.
Maybe our woman is turning blind too.
Maybe
it was.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Maybe everyone's just turning blind. Maybe secretly this carnelian ring is like purple. Purple, and we don't even know it.
Oh, okay. I said you were gonna say it's like radioactive or something.
That'd be quite a surprise.
Eventide was drafting a conversation with Melody on this. Shall we take a peek at it? Every day I think about what you told me. I really care about you. I hope you know this. You're a great mare. but it just won't work out between us. I'm sorry, but there are much better stallions out there for you. Smarter, stronger, better looking stallions than me. You can have someone better than me.
Jeez, this guy was super native. Maybe he did kill himself.
I'm sorry, I hope you can forgive me for this.
That sounds like a really terrible thing to say. But he's dead anyways. Objection! But you can't prove that was meant for Melody. Never mentions her name.
But we can. Melody herself said this was a conversation she had with Eventide. This is all about her. And is there any motive for murder stronger than being scorned in love? Wait, I'm confused. What's going on?
No, I'm pretty confused too.
Because
how could he have drafted it said conversation on a piece of paper for a blind person? That's like if you lost your hands and then someone was like, well, Sapere typed up this message, this death threat to Greenbean, and it'd be like, oh, how the fuck did he do that?
Wait, so he worked together with the other girl to break up with... But they said he was breaking up with Sunshine, not Melody. No, wait, not Sunshine, but the other one, the happy one.
Yeah, that Sunny.
Sunny.
Sunshine. We're not gonna get into that shit right now. Let's
Same
get
name.
Yeah. I suppose that claim came down to nothing. Meanwhile, the court accepts this letter into evidence.
So who wrote the letter?
Let's see. Check. Eventide wrote the letter.
To
At
who?
least according to this. According to what he says, to, that, freaking...
To the sun woman.
Yeah, to the other one, Melody.
But she's blind.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm so
But why would he write this to
confused.
the other one? Because he's talking to her. This has to go to the deaf bitch. Because otherwise it makes no sense. He broke up with a deaf bitch, not with a blind bitch.
Yeah, okay.
And he's being all like, oh, there are better people for you than me.
Yeah.
Unless he was banging both, which would probably make sense, but let's just get that per way.
Yeah. I think that will... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I think that will be all, Detective. You may leave. Sorry, Dolly. Axie. I try to help out more next time.
God, there has to be some way to rebound.
Now, before you hand down your verdict, I wish to call in another witness.
Very well, go ahead, Mr. Cop-ass. Cop-ass. Whoever this witness is, I need to find something wrong with their testimony, or else.
How do you know it's a she?
Good point. Sapere, just freaking, you're doing the
Objection.
rebounds. Connections.
Prosecution calls Checkpoint Shuffle to the stand.
Okay.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Checkerboard Shuffle, dear. I'm a retiree.
Why does she look so fucking happy?
I don't know.
She's one weird bitch.
She's pretty fucking weird. Maybe she gets a boner off this stuff. Your name sounds familiar. Have we met? Oh, probably not. Just
She
a
does.
coincidence, I'm sure. She does. Perhaps if you disregard that whole world-renowned thing.
But she just lied on code.
Yeah.
We can like pound her in the floor.
What?
Not in that way, I'm just saying she lied on quad. She's not trustworthy anymore.
Oh, yeah. Indeed. Take that, you bitch. Your freaking second witness is already flawed. Get out and die.
But anyways, we aren't here to discuss woo's woo. We're here to continue the trial. Miss Schaffer, yesterday you saw something concerning... What?
that writing.
Miss Schaffer, yesterday you saw something concerning yesterday murder, didn't you murder yesterday?
Oh, I'm afraid I did. What a mess that was yesterday.
Miss Yesterday Schaffer. Don't frown like that. Wait, someone got fucking killed. What the fuck, bitch?
Fucking dick slap this guy, and then pimp slap
so
this
dumb
guy.
when you smile. Okay, now I'm out of here.
This fucker. I don't actually like him very much so far.
I didn't dislike him, but now I'm like, this has gone a bit weird.
It's a little weird. You're hitting on an old ass woman who also, and like, why? It's not even like she's saying anything. You're just like, oh, don't look sad because someone died. I want to see you smile. She's wanting you to go hang out with old bag. When you go get
like, that's like if like Edra started hitting on old bag, yeah.
I know, that would have been super weird. And he's begun this whole charade again. Didn't take long. Now did it?
She did mention that he flirts himself through the stuff.
Yeah, okay, so that makes more sense. Because at first I was confused because I like to see flirt with her, but no, of course not, because she's a super justice gal. Flirts with the women's of the court, though.
Even the whatever. No, come on. We just need you to talk. And with a voice like that, how could we not want... Jesus! Even for me, this is too much. Deep would find this too hard.
Even Deep would be like,
We just totally said that guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
How could we not want you to?
Oh. Don't say things like that, young man. I embarrass easily. And I have a shiv hidden under my wing just in case.
Oh, she seems to be okay with this.
Yeah. But certainly I'll testify. Just let me collect my thoughts. What Mrs. Shuffle saw. I was sitting at my side table going through my mail when I looked out the window.
I do want to quickly mention that I feel like it's an interesting strategy, but I feel like it could really backfire for that fucker at some point, like in real life. Like I'm sure there's someone would like super trigger on this and be like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think so far that's probably what makes him so far like. I don't want to be hateful because I'm not like he's bad, but I think he's worse than the Phoenix, right? Like the main, like, Edgeworth. Edgeworth is such a badass. And I think, like, I don't know much about actual law, and obviously the game doesn't use it, but I can imagine someone a lot like Edgeworth being a lawyer, because he's really charismatic and, awesome.
I think if you tried that in virtual law, I think you would not be a lawyer for long. I think that's probably against the law. I don't think you're allowed to hit on people like that.
Oh, yeah, that is. I wasn't sure I was like being Edgeworth. Being Edgeworth is against the law. He's too fucking awesome. I looked outside the window when I saw Sonny was at the scene of the crime. But yeah, as a lawyer, you aren't. You're, of course, allowed to use your charisma, but you're not allowed to do that. Like, flirt with the witness. It's kind of like if you bribe the witness, if you're like, hey, I'll give you, like...
I mean, if it came up that you were banging the fucking witness, I'm sure that'd be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So I do want to say, I'm slightly concerned about this game already. Because I already pointed out, like... I mean, the other one has one, but I already pointed out the one with the room.
Mm-hmm.
Where we managed to get into the room, but the only entrance was a kitchen, and we didn't know the kitchen existed. Like, that's the kind of stuff you don't want in a Phoenix Wright style game.
Right. That's so far, like, I don't dislike this game. I love Phoenix Wright stuff, but I have to admit that the writing is probably a little subpar for what you need for Phoenix Wright, because, I mean, this isn't just a visual novel where, the ideas can carry you through. This is a game where the writing is the game.
Much, it's a logic puzzle.
The writing is a logic puzzle, so you need a good puzzle to logic off of.
I mean, that's why the third case in Phoenix Wright sucks.
Yeah, because it's the only one.
It's the one where it just falls apart.
Yeah, it's the only one where most of the logic is really arguable, and they use a lot of things like,
that actually have stuff that is wrong, outright wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but she was calm about it. She didn't seem shaken up at all. You saw Sunny at the scene of the crime? What was she doing? She was opening the blinds. They were closed up until then. But other than that, she didn't do anything.
Okay,
Is
why
that-
would, I know it's just spoiler come up, but if you murder someone, why would you nonchalantly open fucking blinds and then walk away?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. Like, if you murdered someone, keep the blinds closed. Like, if you're a good murderer, then just go and open the blinds and be like, I fucking killed a guy today. I'm so happy.
I got murdered today.
Very well, Miss Incapex. Please start your cross-examination. Certainly, Your Honor. But this is scarcely eminatory. Why would she be told to withhold testimony that's so meaningless?
I wish I'm slightly impressed by the person's vocabulary.
Yeah, they do have a nice vocabulary. That's like, I'd say the writing's not awful. I'd just say it's not perfect.
Wait,
but
mostly it's
they
not the
might-
writing so much as the logic. There's a difference between the writing and logic code.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he has logical flaw like the one with the room, but it's not... Like, you can have well-written characters, but your logic of the story can still fall apart.
Right, exactly. Like, Phoenix Wright was amazingly written. Most of the game actually logicked fine. Like, we had the fourth
But some
case
of
and
it
we
is
started zipping through that shit when we got past the first little bit. You know, and you were being fucking awesome about it. But, you know, there was still that third case which just had a bunch of logic flaws, which sucked. 'Cause, yeah. Anyways. Huh?
Professor.
Oh, yeah. Hold it! Why did you look outside? Well, it gets boring when you're going through a pile of bills with nothing else to entertain you. Well, I saw something. The blinds, mind you, moving out of the corner of my eye, so I looked. Hold it! What was the state of the crime scene when you saw Sunny? I don't remember there being anything wrong with it. She was just standing in the room. Well, what can you at least remember about the crime scene? I don't remember much. I remember she hit the rack of weights on her way out. Oh, and I think
Wait,
that...
what? Okay, I might be wrong. I thought I thought she was talking about the place where she was washing her hands.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oops.
that was
So she's
Rarity
actually
that
talking
saw
about the
that.
crime scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
she
thought the
saw...
crime scene had no windows.
They probably said that. It probably just spawned windows.
No, I assume you wouldn't mess that up.
Yeah.
So I assume I just remembered that one.
It's a possibility. It was that no other doors thing really threw that bit off with, you know, the confusion on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was 3. But other than that, I didn't see anything. Miss Shuffle, please add that last statement to your testimony. Certainly, Counselor.
Wait, there was 3?
It was
Okay,
3
that's
o'clock.
5 minutes after the test. Okay.
Let's see. Clock was broken at 2:35.
That's, yeah, like I said, 10 minutes before the death.
That's...
The person died at 2:45 to 2:55.
But the clock broke at 2:35.
But I assume she didn't saw the clock in the other house. She saw her own clock.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna press her on that. Let's see if it...
Well, you're gonna press it anyway.
Well, yeah. Hold it! Are you certain that's what happened? Did nothing else happen? No, that's all I saw. Should I have seen anything else? No, that sound about right. Ha, spelling error. No S. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. About right? Sorry. But still, why doesn't this ring true? Maybe I should peek at the court record.
But she saw the fucking other clock at like... What?
The weight with the rack, it was 3 o'clock. I looked outside the window and I saw Sunny who was at the scene of the crime.
Because I think it's a clock thing, but it seems random for me to assume that she saw the clock. Because I don't think... That one I can actually point out because I think from the way that the room was designed, because there were no rooms, there were no windows visible
Yeah.
when we were in the room,
Right.
but the clock was at one of the walls.
Yeah.
Like it would be slightly possible, but it's almost impossible to see the clock from the.
Well, I think the suggestion was the dumbbell thing because the clock was right above the dumbbells for some dumb reason. I remember that in the layout of the room. The clock was right above the whatever they are called, the rack,
Okay.
the weight rack. That was I mean,
So
do
what
you
are we
want to try it?
suggesting?
I don't know what we're suggesting.
What is the contradiction?
I'm pretty sure the contradiction is that she saw the clock, but the clock's broke, and I'm pretty
But
sure
that's
it
what I
doesn't work
mean.
anymore.
The clock. I'm just saying that she wouldn't have literally been able to see the clock. I think
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
because the window would be straightforward. She wouldn't be able to see the clock.
Right. Even if you could see her bumping, yeah, I see what you're saying. It wouldn't really make sense. The
But
prob-
yeah, I do think you have to present the clock.
Yeah, present this thing. Objection! Your Honor, what Miss Shuffle just said is rubbish!
That's one way to put it.
What? How can you say that?
Your Honor, the defense has nothing to back this up. This insulting claim up. What this back up this insulting claim?
Fair point, Mr. Corpus. Objection overruled. Well, I guess I'm wrong.
I like how we actually had nothing to that.
Yeah.
Like we didn't even try to make an argument.
Yeah, through one. I know, it was just, that was rubbish.
Okay, then maybe we just got completely confused by that
Maybe
mistake.
so. I was
But
sitting
was
at
it
my...
not? Could you push any further?
Huh?
Can't you press that further?
This?
Yeah.
I think I already did, didn't I? Oh, I don't
That one was added.
Yeah, it was like if she didn't see anything else, she's like, no, that's all I saw. Should I have seen anything else? No, that sounds not right. Sorry. But still, why doesn't this ring true? Maybe I should peek the court record.
You should also push that one.
Yeah. Hold it! Miss Shuffle, could you see Eventide's body? No, the window's too high up for that.
Everything would be hay by the fact if he could have seen the fucking window.
Yeah,
There was no window in the room,
Yeah, I know. There was
but you didn't see one on the wall, so I assume that's where the window is.
on the back wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Which, like you say, that would mean that she wants to see the clock.
clock
Maybe,
be out of
the only thing I can think of is perhaps a protein shake. She's not pointing that out.
Again, the thing is, I don't know how far away the house is, but I assume they're decent. That even if they're neighbors, the house wouldn't be that close, right?
Right.
Like that's what I'm already saying. Like that you could even see the clock on that range. Like she would have had like 20/20 eyesight.
Right. That's true. I am assuming a lot. I'm just going back to the fact that the game keeps counting as suspicious, but maybe I'm too used to seeing suspicious and saying, well, it's probably that statement. No, she was just opening the blinds. Then isn't it completely possible this has nothing to do with the crime?
Maybe she's at that point was just sleeping on the floor, bleeding out everywhere.
Oh yes, I suppose that's true. This testimony proves nothing. Why would Havis work so hard to keep this private? Maybe I should try and get more information. There must be some reason for all of this.
Look at the autopsy report.
Yeah, autopsy report. Check. Cause of death, this one's slow drops. Rat poison, time death, 45 to 55. May 13th. Other hoof. Wait a minute. That was through. Okay, yeah, so it would be right after the
Yeah,
Prince.
that's what I pointed out.
Yeah. Prince of a defendant, sunny skies found on the victim.
So 5 minutes is quite a long time.
Yeah, that's true. 5 minutes is already a long time. Business card, journal. watches.
What if it was Rarity's business card that is a killer?
Better acquiring better eyesight than my protein shake thoughts.
But I said that the business card was a killer.
Oh, the Rarity's business card is the origami killer. Did
Yeah,
it?
she turns into a origami and kills people.
It's the best theory. I like it a lot better than mine.
Like, I really can only just present the fucking out of safe word.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you read the protein check, I guess, if you want to do that. Yeah, do the protein check. Do a protein check.
Yeah. Objection!
Nope, that's
Oh,
rubbish.
yeah, it's rubbish. Okay.
Objection, your beard is rubbish.
So I was going through the mail when I looked out the window. Present. Okay, so what about the autopsy report are we presenting though?
That's the whole autopsy report.
Oh, because the 5 minutes. Okay, yeah.
But you're in the wrong part.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm glad you pointed that out. Otherwise, I would have fucked up. I would have
It's
fucked
further
up now.
forward.
Here?
Yes. Yes, the next one.
Yeah.
It has a 3 o'clock.
Objection! There we go. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I suck.
That's okay.
Apparently I should stop trying to do this presenting thing. Anyways, yeah. Miss Shuffle, are you certain you saw Sunny at the scene of the crime at 3 o'clock? Without a doubt, dear. Why? Is something wrong? Actually, yes. Can you please take a look at this autopsy report? This clearly shows that the very latest Eventide died at, great programming there.
I don't even know what happened.
I
I cannot tell you.
What happened? I don't know a lot about programming, but from what I'm seeing, what happened is this F
Well,
is
he
basically the color code. So basically, you
Yeah, he
set
fucked up a bracket and he fucked up something there, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually know what the original command was.
Oh, I don't know what the original command was. I just know it's specifically to make this color red.
But he
And
made it
this
right.
But he did make it red. But
So how did
he
he
messed
pull it
something
out?
up with it. He messed something up with this command where like it was supposed to be invisible, obviously, but it's
I know,
it's not.
but it's weird because he made it red.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't think-
I'm
how did he
assuming
pull
it's.
off that?
I don't know how I pulled that off, but I assume it's some sort of programming bug.
Well, maybe it's just supposed to be that way.
Maybe so. Maybe Eventide's death was. Maybe he's just supposed to be dead. I don't know. Are you telling me the defendant did nothing upon seeing her boyfriend's corpse? Oh, yes, I suppose that doesn't make sense. Yes!
Wait, what are we arguing?
Well,
I'm confused.
we're arguing that she was already dead. And so.
Yeah, no, but I thought
she
you knew
just
that.
she just fucking did nothing. Like we
Yeah,
were
I thought that
saying.
was the argument. I thought that was the original claim.
What? Oh no, that's why the autopsy report works. Because we're saying the obvious. It's like, well, you know, the you know, I don't know what the original point of her claim was, but I guess it was just putting the person at the crime scene. But you know,
Fucking yeah, she fucking lives there.
yeah, exactly. Mr. Corpus, do you have anything to say in response? Of course he does. I fell right for that.
People of the court, Miss Shuffle here saw Miss Sunny Skies at the scene of the crime. After the victim has died and seemingly undisturbed by this fact.
No.
Mom! Hi Hitler. No, it's not the time to feel sorry for yourself. Sunny's innocent. There must be reason. There must be freedom and Anschluss.
There must be Sparta!
She's a Spartan Nazi.
Apparently so. Well-
Just the way that her eyes become tiny, like that. They make that.
They make that. Well then, what do you propose, Exie?
We've got to think this through. There has to be something wrong in our thinking for this to be true. I
Okay.
think how You get being taught by your fucking kid.
I know, seriously. Okay, then.
Worst lawyer ever.
Poor Dolly. Okay, then, what could be wrong?
There's 3 things I can think of: the autopsy, the time this happened, and Sunny's actions.
We can ignore the autopsy. There's little chance the coroner did anything wrong.
But Shepard didn't elaborate on what Sunny was doing, so we don't have enough information yet.
Are you done mumbling? We must continue the trial.
Log.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to make a request of Miss Shuffle. We'd like to request that she stop being such a whore.
You know, you can do that once as a lawyer.
You can do that once as a lawyer. Just request only once. That'd be so rad, though. If I knew I was gonna get fired, that's how I'd want to go out. I'd be like,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. God, what was his name? The guy who made Microsoft.
Did what with my... Oh.
The guy who made Windows Microsoft.
Oh, yes,
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
I'm sorry, Bill Gates, but stop being such a fucking bitch. Do it once.
That'd be, yeah, you can only do it once. Well, that'd be pretty great, too. Civility, could you go into more detail about what you saw at the scene of the crime? Certainly, Counselor.
The Counselor's becoming the new Oni Shan.
I don't know. Like, it's one of those things I kind of like at the same time, like, it's okay. But, Ace Attorney, like, freaking sounds so much more badass and Counselor.
No one ever called you Ace Attorney.
Well, no, I know, but but Phoenix Wright. Oh, well, they never did. But he is the Ace Attorney. He is the best.
But the thing is that they're not calling you Counselor. They call because other guy also got called Counselor.
Well, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like the new Oni Shan, because I was just imagining for no reason your characters just get both of them get like so respect.
Yeah, that does sound like something very respectful, Counselor. You should just like go start logging into people and be like, "Dad wouldn't call me Counselor. I am now the Counselor of the United States and Ireland."
Counselor Pear.
Indeed. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time.
Take care.